Hello everyone, my name is Rena Alvarado and today I will be presenting my project Vibe. A little bit about me. My background. I'm a 25-year-old California native. I studied language and culture and society at University of California, Santa Barbara and entered a career in art education after graduating. Though I enjoy working with children, I am much more passionate about digital design. I'm always listening to music, whether I am driving, walking to school, doing homework, practicing yoga, and with it, dancing is an important part of enjoying my life. I also love to explore new places and try new things. Ultimately, I would like to be a creative director for an innovative or advertising branding company. I want to be a part of a team that pushes the boundaries of usability, design, interaction, and surprises the world by thinking outside the box. My portfolio includes Keep It, a budgeting app, Mahalo, a Hawaiian soda company, and Venture Scouts, an adventure company, along with many other projects that I have through my portfolio link. Seed ideas. I was told to choose 3 different ideas for my thesis project, and these are the things that I arrived at. The first is travel like a local. Travel somewhere new and blend in instantly. Eat like a local, party like a local, and dress like a local. Experience the community and not the landmarks. The second is interactive lifestyle education for children. It is to communicate complex health concepts to children in a more digestible way through interactive stories. And the third is an atmosphere environment simulator. It is to alter the atmosphere or environment of your living space with the click of a button. Control lighting, sound, visuals, and scents either individually or through pre-selected feel lists. My peer survey results are the following. The environment creator was liked best because it can enhance our lifestyle and give its audience a fantastic experience. Someone said, make this project very unique. Don't just focus on the app interface design, but also think about the products that are connected with this app. And lastly, someone said, it requires technical installment. Work on light and other elements of atmosphere. Simulate comprehensible concept videos or explain how to integrate the atmosphere creator with real things that are composed of a space. So, I chose Atmosphere Creator and I'm calling it Vibe. The purpose of this project is to bring magic into the home by being able to create a unique, customized dialogue with 2 of the 5 senses, sight and sound. It will allow users to quickly revamp the environment of their living space based on mood, event, or any other influence. This project would be integrated with home lighting, sound, and visual devices. The goal is for users to be able to transform the environment of a living space in an instant. Users can simulate relaxation pods, meditation rooms, study nooks, or even a party, whether it's classy or crazy. The benefit is the ability to control the environment of your living space with the touch of a button, transforming your home into something just for you, customized by you. In the future, my concept video will be on this slide. Rationale. I believe this project is unique because it is for personal living spaces rather than large-scale spaces or corporate installations. The current market typically focuses on one environment-altering device at a time rather than syncing multiple devices to achieve an alternative living environment. It allows users to live in environments specifically for them, designed by them. It is helpful because I can transform my living space into something magical, something that supports what I need for my home on any given day at any given time. Our homes are our own versions of the world, and it would be so special to allow ourselves endless opportunities to decide what that world could be. Current competitors include Philips Hue lights, the Misfit Bolt, and Connected Worlds. Philips Hue lights are a personal wireless lighting system. They control color and intensity of lighting in your home through an iOS interface. No sound, visual, or scent control, and no predetermined feel lists. Misfit Bolt is a personal wireless lighting system as well. It controls color and intensity of lighting in your home through both iOS and Android interfaces. It introduces predetermined feel lists, but there is no sound, visual, or scent control. Connected Worlds is a large-scale ecosystem installation that transforms a room into something magical with the use of projected visuals, sounds, and interactivity with projected space. The links for these 3 products can be found below. This is my mood board. It includes different color themes, different typefaces, logo inspiration, application interface inspiration. It also includes users, like a working woman in the city. It includes yogis, meditators. It includes different sceneries. It includes different visuals. It includes different lighting, as well as competitor products like Philips Hue lights. 3 real people in my target audience include Christina Bolaños, Jordan Carter, and Goris Kwong. Each are between 24 and 25 years old. None of them are married. Christina lives in Chicago, Illinois, Jordan lives in San Jose, California, and Goris lives in San Francisco, California. So they each live in busy urban cities. Christina is a assistant creative editor. She has a bachelor's, lives in a 2-bedroom apartment. She's a yogi, loves film, music, tech, and she's a foodie. She's tech savvy and has a high interest and knowledge in tech products. Jordan is a mechanical engineer. She also has a bachelor's, lives in a 1-bedroom house. She's a yogi, a foodie, a traveler, and a tech lover. She is also tech savvy and has a high interest and knowledge in tech products. Goris works in product service. She has her bachelor's. She lives in a 3-bedroom apartment. She's a yogi, a runner, a fashionista, and a socialite. She is also tech savvy, mostly through work and social media. Currently, I have survey results from both Christina Bolaños and Jordan Carter, but at this time I do not have Goris Kwong's results. So, I asked Christina and Jordan if space was an issue in their homes. They both agreed. I asked, would you practice yoga or meditation in your home if you had a place? They both agreed. I asked if they were interested in home and tech integration. Again, they both agreed. I asked if music was important while practicing yoga. They agreed. I asked, is lighting important while practicing yoga? And they agreed. I asked, do you enjoy suggested playlist features? While Christina liked the idea, she said she doesn't 100% love the song choices. On the other hand, Jordan said, I use Apple Music, and I think suggested playlists are a good way to find new music based on what you already like. I asked them if they would meditate in their home, what items would they need to help them relax? Both Christina and Jordan said that they needed some music and candles, and Jordan also included mood lighting or calming scents. Survey results continued. I then asked Christina and Jordan if they would be interested in a product that integrates home sound, music, and visuals in order to simulate an alternative living environment. If so, what features do they think would be necessary to make it a perfect product for them? Christina said yes, she would be interested, and it needs to have a very minimal interface that is not constantly updated. Routine is key. She needs an app that is easy to assimilate into her daily commuting and workout routine. Jordan, too, agreed. She would be interested. What would make her want to use it is if it was simple to set up and simple to activate, with plenty of options for customizability. She needs an app that would work flawlessly because the design really put thought into the user interface. If it's going to be difficult to use, then it's not relaxing anymore. It can't take away from what it's trying to provide. My target audience includes the following. The primary audience are yogis and meditators who are single, live in a busy city, work in a fast-paced industry, are college graduates, and don't have space for a meditation room. They are also typically iOS and OS X users. My secondary audience are people both male and female between the ages of 25 and 35, who are college graduates, who live in an urban city, are tech savvy, are interested in creative arts, are interested in tech lifestyle products. And currently, my key persona is Christina Bolaños, who I've introduced earlier. She's a yogi. She's an assistant creative editor. She's 25, a female, and lives in Chicago, Illinois. She frequents happy hours, trendy bars, music festivals, camping trips, and likes to travel with friends. She is tech savvy and has an iPhone, an iPad, an iMac, an Apple Watch, and an Apple TV. So clearly, she is very interested in Apple products. She lives in a 2-bedroom flat with her boyfriend and is interested in yoga, health, music, art, nature, and tech. She needs creative expression, relaxation, outlets for letting loose, and space. Christina says, I want to find an app that can integrate home sound and visuals and will be able to easily assimilate into my daily commuting and workout routine. It needs to have a very minimal interface that is not constantly updated. Routine is key. User story. After a hectic day at work, Christina's finally going home. As the assistant editor at her Chicago Post production house, she has a lot of new responsibilities to juggle. She just can't wait to get home and relax. She hops on the CTA only to find it horribly overcrowded. 30 minutes and a few elbows to the ribs later, and Christina finally arrives at her stop. She hops off the CTA and walks the 2 blocks up to her building. She reaches her unit, unlocks her door, steps inside, and lets out a big sigh, dropping her purse on the table. Christina strides to her room, slips into some spandex, rolls out her yoga mat, and reaches for her phone. Selecting the Vibe application from her phone, Christina is finally about to enter the relaxation that she's been longing for. She browses through the feel lists, finds yoga and meditation, and begins to shuffle through some pre-selected settings. As she shuffles, her living room begins to change. Music fades in, lights dim and brighten, hues change, and projections of ocean currents, coasting clouds, and trickling rain pour down her walls as she goes from one feel to another. With such a small space to work with, Vibe and its accessories let Christina truly get the most out of her home. Based on her needs, she can transform her home into something just for her with a touch of a button. In the future, my proof of concept will be on this slide. Feasibility. Ideally, my project will ignite magic in users' homes and allow them to explore and expand their imagination in an intimate way. It will enable its users to create a customized living environment that reflects what they need from their home at any given time and for any given event or situation. Realistically, I can produce the interface that would control and communicate with the environment creation devices, as well as concept videos, infographics, illustrations, and potentially a mock installation that would exemplify the reality of the project. Content plan. What types of content will I include, and what types of technologies? I would include a home screen, a control panel for quick access to personal customization, and feel lists as reference points for environment alterations, along with a user profile. This content would come from current competitor inspiration, user research, inspired application interfaces that involve controls and customization, and topic research. The technologies would be Arduino-controlled devices, smart hue lights, smart projector, and access to Bluetooth-enabled sound devices. Using Arduino, I will bridge the user's Vibe interface with the user's smart accessories. This will allow the user to control their accessories with their Vibe application. In the future, my timeline and testing plan will be on this slide. Research and resources. Currently, my topic research includes 2 articles. One being 5 basic elements for creating your home's atmosphere, and the second being 10 ways to create your own meditation room. Technical research includes Arduino. Their website says that Arduino is an open-source prototyping platform based on easy-to-use hardware and software. Arduino boards are able to read inputs like lights on a sensor, a finger on a button, or a Twitter message, and turn it into an output, like activating a motor, turning on an LED, or publishing something online. Expert consultants include David Pogue and Mark Heller. David Pogue is a personal tech columnist for New York Times, and the link to his website is found below. Mark Heller is a leading tech consultant. The following link includes his GitHub on Arduino. Mark Heller also works at our school, the Academy of Art. Thank you, and if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them now.